I am Jadon Se, Golden Dragon of the third arc of consciousness, and this is a message from the dragon. Today's message: Magic Deck of Cards. Dear ones, many of you have played with many different decks of cards. Your tarot decks to do readings with, your oracle decks. Some of you even have oracle decks full of dragons. These decks are, let us say, energetic tools. Many people misunderstand. They think that there is some sort of magic at work within the deck itself, that the answers come from the deck, so to speak. This is a funny little silliness that is just a misunderstanding of how energy works and the universe works, and it is still beautiful. Dear ones, when you are playing with an oracle deck, you are playing with your own energetic field. You are connecting to a part of yourself that you do not often give yourself permission to access. Some might call it the subconscious or the higher self or the greater self. You have different ways of seeing this, either hidden inside of you or hidden beyond you somehow, this mm, connection that you are creating. And it does not matter if you think it is a subconscious effect or some divine aspect of your own beingness coming through you. What is important, dear ones, is that you are giving yourselves permission to open a portal into a deeper knowingness, a guidance, like you are when you turn to your dragon. An oracle deck can have a beautiful portal quality to it that opens up an energetic gateway to a new knowingness. And many of you, dear ones, have been astonished at how accurate the advice and guidance that comes through these oracle decks is. And why is this? Why does it seem that some people get all the wrong messages and it does not seem to even make sense, the guidance they're getting, and others draw these cards that are so spot on that you are almost speaking to some being in front of you who sees you and knows you so well? The reason for this, dear ones, is your energy when you draw these cards. If you are open and honestly seeking the guidance, and your heart is ready to receive this guidance, and there is no gatekeeper of the mind that is so skeptical that you are blocking the energy. So long as these all are falling into line, this openness and a lack of protectiveness, then, dear ones, you are indeed allowing beautiful information to come through from a greater portion of your own self. Yes, dear ones, it is not coming from some distant dragon or angel or spirit of the forest, so to speak. It is coming through maybe them, because this is how you would prefer to speak to the universe and the cosmos at large. But it is truly coming from a greater part of yourself. You are simply tapping into your own inner guidance, and it is a little parlor trick. It is a fun one, and it is beautiful, and there is nothing wrong with your oracle cards. Dear ones, I have been working with your channel to play a little bit. He loves the oracle decks, and he doesn't use them as often as he once did, but he has a fondness for them. And so I have worked with him to bring him a series of dragons. These are not like your other dragon decks. This is a Jadon Se Oracle card deck, and it has dragons that I have introduced the channeler to, each with a different message or blessing, each with a bit of wisdom. Many of you have heard things said in your personal readings that you will recognize on these decks, for that it is a distillation or a concentration of guidance. Each of these cards will come up when they need to for you, and it is fun to play with these. They are, your channeler is an artist, and he has had a lot of enjoyment creating these dragons. They are all appearing in stained glass windows, for that is how I often show him things. He's fond of cathedrals and old castles and stained glass. It is from his many connected lifetimes in these places. There is a deep reverence that happens when you're in an ancient cathedral looking up at a beautiful stained glass window. There is something that comes over you, an opening. And so, dear ones, this entire oracle deck that we are creating is stained glass images of dragons that we are bringing through for the greater guidance of those who wish to play with this deck. It is quite a bit of effort and work to lovingly bring these cards into being. And we now have 44 cards completed and messages with them, beautiful guidance and wisdom. And we do know that when you play with this deck, it will definitely resonate with those of you who are open to such guidance. It will be spot on, so to speak. And the Jadon Se energies are infused in every bit of this deck. So when you play with this deck, you are opening a channel directly through me. It is fun. The deck does not exist yet in physical print, and it may at some point. However, your channeler has decided to try his hand at creating an app, a phone app, if you will, a tablet app. And this deck is in the process of being rolled out, so to speak, as a first venture into creating an app. So we will at first be able to do these readings on your little phone devices and on your Android and iOS, whatever these things are. They are technical, but they look beautiful. These stained glass images come through just fine in these little toys that you keep in your pocket. So we will be launching this soon. We will make an announcement. It is a little bit of a learning curve, but we are almost through it, and it is fun. We will look forward to hearing how this deck has helped and guided you. Yes, dear ones, we love doing these things for humanity. Look for this soon and know that you are guided and protected by your own higher self. It is my great honor to come through and become, say, the face of your guidance when needed. Turn to your dragons, dear ones. They are a part of you. Yes, dear ones, when you play with dragon energies, you are connecting to your greater self. Play in these fields, enjoy the guidance, enjoy the fun, enjoy the humor. It is all good. I am Jadon Se, in love with what is coming out of creative individuals, in love with your own guidance and inner guidance, in love with oracle cards.